So
Don't
many,
do that.
So many. We're learning here on this Friday
The
afternoon.
more you know.
You know, it looks a lot more inviting outside than what we've had the last couple days.
It's certainly easier on the traffic, that's
Yes.
for sure. Temperatures are starting to warm up. Most of the snow cover from Indy and south is gone, but to the north they still have a little bit of snow cover that's keeping the temperatures cold. But a warm up is on the way. Let's talk 40s and 50s over the next several days because that's where we're headed. You can see that, and when you look at the temperature map, look to the south, Nashville 51. Some of that warmer air is going to surge our way. Meanwhile, we're currently sitting at 33, but even in our area, we still have some 20s that are locked in place, especially with that little bit of snow cover that I mentioned. Overall, though, the pattern is still going to hold off and stay dry for at least the next 20 hours or so. Nothing major moving our way, but we're starting to see the first indications that a little bit of moisture is moving our way. Typically, when we're in this pattern, the first thing that arrives are the high level and the mid-level clouds. We're already starting to see that most of the day today. It kind of makes for that kind of milky sunshine that we saw today. We do expect more moisture to arrive by tomorrow. For tonight, let's call it mostly cloudy skies, 27, so we'll stay milder than where we have been. I wouldn't necessarily call that mild, but a south wind is certainly going to help to jumpstart that warming trend over the next several days. And it feels like I've said the same forecast really for the past maybe 3 weekends because we've been in this up and down pattern where as we're heading into the weekend, the temperatures have been surging. And then also we've been talking about rain moving into the forecast. If it sounds like deja vu, it's because the pattern has pretty much been the same thing. By the time we get into morning, temperatures into the 20s. Once we look to midday, I still think you're looking okay for your Saturday plans. Temperatures into the 40s, but you see the rain is certainly within reach. And by, I'd say 3 to 4, we can expect it moving into Indiana. And by 5 o'clock or so, it's probably going to be raining in Indy. If you have plans for Saturday evening, expect that it's going to be raining and could be raining moderately to heavily at times before this moves on by late Saturday night and into early Sunday. Sunday morning, chance for some showers in the early part of the morning, but I think the second half of the day is looking much drier. I wouldn't say it's not going to rain the second half of Sunday, but if I had to move plans, I would say Sunday later is better than earlier. Temperatures approaching 50 degrees, and I think we'll get there for your Sunday. I'm going to put 52 on the board. Now for Saturday, this is probably the best way to describe your forecast. Mostly cloudy skies. The rain is there, but it's going to be in the evening. So I think for most of the daytime, you will be rain free, but late Saturday afternoon and evening, just know that rain will arrive. And then for Sunday, I wanted you to know that starting your morning, you would definitely have that possibility of some rain showers. And then there's another chance for rain that arrives as we look to Monday. In fact, I think Monday may start with rain, and even getting into the afternoon on Monday, we could see more rain arrive. So Monday looks to have rain almost the entire day, and this is a front. Once this front moves through, then we'll start heading back down the hill and our forecast is going to cool down. So Monday's the crescendo of this warm up. Then we see the temperatures drop back through the 40s and 30s. And by the time we look to the end of the week, we're back down with a chance for snow showers on Friday. Again, this pattern has been ongoing with the ups and downs for the past 2 or 3 weeks or so. Traffic, let's have a little bit of time for that just to show you that overall we're seeing some typical slowdowns. The one exception is really on the east side here where we're looking at 465 northbound and even southbound approaching 74. These slowdowns. This icon here is just a little bit of congestion. There's a vehicle on the side of the road here on 65. This is southbound. There's also an accident here on US 36. This one just popped up, so I'm going to try to get some new information, but so far we're not seeing it register as any slowdowns, at least on our traffic maps. The volume is certainly picking up. We would expect that, but it's Friday. So again, let's head into the weekend safely. I'll keep you updated on any new accidents that pop up.